Good day, everyone. So, our topic for today is about Carl Friedrich Gauss from 1777 to 1855. So, sino nga ba tong si Carl Friedrich Gauss? So, let's see. So, Carl Friedrich Gauss was a German mathematician. So, he is sometimes referred to as the Prince of Mathematicians and the greatest mathematician since antiquity. So, Gauss was born in 1777 to a poor family in Brunswick, Germany. So, the boy was found to be a mathematical prodigy. Gauss' amazing calculating abilities aroused the interest of his teachers, and the child received a solid education despite lack of money. So, kahit na mahirap yung family nitong si Gauss, ito, is nakapag-aral pa rin siya. He received a solid education kahit na mahirap sila kasi nga dahil dun sa pinakita niyang amazing calculating abilities, which is dahil doon na-arouse yung interest ng kanyang mga guro. So, regarding his education, the first person who educated Gauss was Wolfgang Bolyai, saying that young Gauss was going to be the greatest mathematician in Europe. So, Gauss showed incredible skills of summing or adding numbers. So, isa na nga dito yung pinaka-famous na story nung siya'y 10 years old pa lamang. So, the most well-known story is a tale from when Gauss was still at primary school. One day, Gauss' teacher asked his class to add together all the numbers from 1 to 100. So, assuming that this task would occupy them for quite a while. So, nag-assume yung teacher niya na medyo matatagalan yung pag-compute nung mga bata. Kasi nga, di ba? From 1 to 100. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 and so on hanggang 100, di ba? So, yun nga, nag-assume siya na medyo matatagalan yung mga bata sa pag-compute. But, he was shocked. He was shocked when young Gauss, after a few seconds, wrote down the answer 5,050. So, nagulat siya. Kasi nga, di ba, nag-assume siya na medyo matatagalan. Pero, in just a few seconds, etong si Gauss, naisulat niya agad yung sagot. So, at age 10, ito na nga yung na-discover niyang formula. So, ito yung formulang ginamit niya para ma-compute yung tinatanong nung teacher niya na add together all the numbers from 1 to 100. So, imagine, di ba? Sa 10 taong gulang na bata, nakaka-discover na siya, nakakagawa na siya ng formula. Ang talino, di ba? So, now, let's continue. So, the first time Carl started criticizing Euclid's theories was at age 12. The way how he looked at Euclid's postulates wasn't either proving it or trying to improve the parallel postulate, but was questioning its validity. In age of 15, Gauss was the first mathematician in history to accept that there is other geometrical space where the Euclid's parallel postulate does not hold. So, Gauss worked with non-Euclidean geometry by himself, having found the first evidence of proofs against Euclid geometry around 1818. Later on, Gauss developed the fundamental theorems of a new geometry called anti-Euclidean, which now we know as non-Euclidean geometry. While Carl was keeping his discoveries to himself, there were other two mathematicians working on the same idea. So, sino nga ba yung two other mathematicians na yon? So, yung dalawang mathematicians na yon ay sina Johann Bolyai and Lobachevsky, which we're going to discuss by Miss Pagulayan and Miss Agabin. So, yung si Johann Bolyai is anak nung kaibigan ni Gauss. Anak nung friend ni Gauss. So, sino yung friend niyang tinutukoy ko? So, ito si Wolfgang Bolyai. So, later on, Wolfgang Bolyai sent Gauss a letter of his son's discoveries, or the discoveries of Johann Bolyai. So, yun nga, nag-send itong si Wolfgang Bolyai ng letter kay Gauss about dun sa mga discoveries ng kanyang anak na si Johann Bolyai. So, in returning letter, Gauss wrote that he accomplished similar results in his calculation. So, yun nga, nag-reply itong si Gauss dun sa letter nitong si Wolfgang Bolyai na parehas daw sila ng nakuhang result based dun sa calculation niya. But again, in spite of resistance of being in a center of conflict, he didn't take anything in public. However, Gauss had impact on other fields than non-Euclidean. He worked with electricity and magnetism, number theory, astronomy, and differential geometry. Although he is best known as one of the greatest mathematicians of all time, Carl Friedrich Gauss was also a pioneer in the study of magnetism and electricity. Ganon din sa number theory, astronomy, and differential geometry. So, hindi lang dun sa non-Euclidean rather. Sorry. So, hindi lang dun sa non-Euclidean siya nakagawa ng contribution, but also in other fields. Na, yun na nga yung mga sinabi ko kanina. Sa electricity, magnetism, number theory, astronomy, and differential geometry. So, lahat ng iyon ay tungkol kay Carl Friedrich Gauss. And yung dalawang mathematician na minention ko kanina, na si Johann Bolyai and Lobachevsky, will going to be discussed by Miss Pagulayan and Miss Agabin. So, that would be all. Thank you, keep safe, and God bless us.